Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to a match day experience reveal. The first time we've ever done one of these live on the channel. It is Friday night. I hope you're all doing amazingly well. I can see already quite a few of you have already dropped into the chat. I hope your week has been fantastic and you are looking forward to the return of a match day experience on the channel because, quite frankly, for me, it's been the only reason why I've been doing the Suffolk Non-League show. We've been having so much fun going live and broadcasting and bringing you the latest news, but it's all been geared towards football returning towards the channel, getting back out there, getting the cameras all polished, getting the microphones ready, getting everything all set and ready to go for the matchday experience to return. I am looking forward to it tomorrow, regardless of where I end up going. I've got 3 games that are going to be potentially selected tonight. And I just want to be able to do something a little bit different this evening, and we'll reveal it together. I'm not fussed which game I go to. We'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get some of your comments up on the screen. Ben is in the building. As always, good evening, mate. Hope you're doing amazingly well. Adam, my main man, my wingman, is in the building. Dan Barnard, the dreaded wheel. Oh, no. Yes, I know. No, I knew you wouldn't be pleased about it, but there we go. What's happening? There you go, Irv. How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is well. Wonder who you will be watching. We'll talk about some of the fixtures that are happening this weekend, and then I will reveal the 3 that I've got on my wheel, and we'll do a live reveal in a few moments. I just want to get as many people into the chat as possible. If you're watching this on Twitter, if you're watching on YouTube, go over to Twitter and give the link for this a retweet. Let's get as many people in this as possible. I hopefully want to see as many of you here just to kind of reveal the next game as is humanly possible. Yes, Ben, the wheel is back. Logistically going to miss our Junior Cup game tomorrow as with views in the morning. See, this is the problem with the games being moved around now. I had to be particularly picky about which ones I went to and which ones I selected. For example, Sporting versus Tackingstone would have been a game I would have gone to. Like if it was down to me, well, it's down to me. But if I had to choose, I would have gone to Sporting versus Tackingstone. But that's been moved to next weekend. There's a potential game for Stanton, which is at 4:00, which is sadly going to miss out. So I'm going to be doing an early one. So just to kind of let you guys know about it. I would say it's the Wheel of Fortune, but yeah. This channel is family. You lot make my week. Thank you for all you do, lads. No worries, Ben. No worries, my man. He's missing his sexy sidekick on the Wheel of Fortune. I am, Adam. It's not the same without you. I've sent you the link, mate. If you want to come on and join me for it, you can join me. COD Army's in the building. Upper boys. Love that, boys. Love it. What game are you at? These legs won't shave themselves down. lovely stuff. So yeah, let's bring up the screen that will show you some of the games I had to potentially select this weekend. Let's just enlarge that a little bit. So you can see here that 2 of the games that we could have potentially gone to, Coddenham versus Saxmundham and also Sporting versus Tankstone, they couldn't come to any arrangement with which fixture they wanted to go to. So they have decided to move their games to next week. So they are off the cards. And then we've got Ufford, Wickham Markets in there. Colton, Colville and Kirkley and Patefield's not a game I potentially selected because it's not really 2 teams I know that well. AFC Yorshires versus Bacton. Again, Haverhill Town Youth and Puddlebrook 68 is not a game I've selected. Neither of this one here. Needham Market was potentially a game to go through. Elmswell, sadly, unfortunately, they've made their feelings clear. I won't be covering an Elmswell game anytime soon. The offer is there. I'd love to be able to do it. I wish I could be going to Elmswell, but unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. And again, Stanton, as a 4:20 kickoff. We got Curtin in here. Stonham Aspel's potentially a game I could have done, but I haven't been able to find out a time yet. He's still got 2:30 on here, so I had to kind of rule that option out. Bungay's just a little bit too far for me to go in the morning. So I wanted it to be a cup game. I didn't want it to be just a random friendly match. And that's, it's no disrespect to the people who are playing, but I think you guys will understand if I'm going to be coming back for a game, it's got to be something with something riding on it. rather than just a friendly match at this point. Needed that competitive edge to kind of sink my teeth into and get back into the match day experience on. So with that being said, the 3 games that we have got on yeah, first thing, gonna have to leave before breakfast. You're not wrong, mate. So the 3 games we've got are Ufford, Wycombe, and AFC Your Shirts. Now, for me, I could not care less which game we went to, and I mean that in the nicest possible way, because Your Shirts, obviously, with the guys who ended up making all of our gear, they've been fantastic towards us. It's local for me. It's literally down the road in Ipswich. It's not that far at all. And Bacton have always been really good to me. So there is that. Wycombe Market, I haven't seen them in well over a couple of years. So it will be good to get to Wycombe Market to see what they're about and see what they're, we'll see how things have changed since I was last there. And Ufford have been badgering me for bloody ages to go to their game. And Stowe Falcons are a club that, again, have always treated me quite well. So they are the 3 games that we've got on the wheel tonight. So we've got Ufford, Wycombe Market, and AFC Your Shirts. So if it was down to you lot, let me know right now down in the comment section which game you would be going to. Which game would you go to? Dan, surely you're doing a double tomorrow. I wish I could, but I think my wife would kill me of, spending months and months with each other to then, the whole of Saturday's completely gone. Like the 1 day, the 2 days rather, that you look forward to seeing me and actually having me around to spend time with our son. Yeah, I'm going to 2 games back to back. I think she might kill me, and I quite like my life, so I'm only going to go to the 1. And just with the way that our Saturday are kind of going, I've had to pick the earlier kickoff. Wheel of Misfortune, more like. Irv is at Trimley Red Devils this weekend. My uncle plays for Wycombe. I wonder if he's playing. Dan has said Your Shirts would be his preference. Ufford or Wycombe or Claydon. Well, Claydon is a friendly, mate, so unfortunately I'm not going to be going to that game. I would say Ufford, but you missed not particularly bothered about it. You've done your time with her over lockdown, bit it. Mate, you try tell her that. So anyway, we're 9 minutes into the stream. Let's get the Wheel of Fortune up. Here we go. You can see the teams that we have got selected. I don't know if I can enlarge this or not. No, it doesn't really enlarge the wheel a huge amount. So here are the 3 games that we've got. As I said, Wycombe versus Mutford and Rentham, Ufford versus Stowe Falcons, AFC Your Shirts versus Bacton. Who is the game that we're going to see? The first person that I see clicking go, somebody type in the comment section right now, type go, and I will select I will click the button and we'll spin that wheel. This is bringing flashbacks for Dan Barnard. There we go. Go. This is it. Which game am I going to? Oh, that's right on the line. Ufford, that is unbelievably close. But tomorrow's game is Ufford Sports versus Stowe Falcons. Really looking forward to that. It's a ground I haven't been to. As I said, Ufford have been asking me to go for a very long time. And in terms of a league position, they done unbelievably well last season. Well, obviously we didn't get to completely finish it, but after a bit of a slow start where they lost their opening games, they absolutely stormed Div 2 and were actually top by the time the season come to an end. And Stowe Falcons have been kind of in that mid-table position of Div 1. So on paper, this could be a very good game. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Ryan Gardner, that will be a good game. I'm buzzing. I think so. That was so close, weren't it? Yeah, I can interview Alex. I didn't even think about that. Although Dean has been badgering me for some time. So I think if I went there and didn't interview Dean, I think he'd be a little bit annoyed. Shem, I know you're disappointed, mate, but literally the first game back. Don't worry, I will be coming to cover you guys at some point. Ufford clearly think you should go to Elmswell, though. Look, as I said, my door is open. If they want me to come back, I would love to, because for me, it's literally down the road. It's such an easy fixture and a game to go to. I would love to go back there, but the ball's in their court. It's not anything to do with me anymore. So we shall see. Will be a good game, actually. I might wander over for the second half, says Shem. Just make sure your missus hasn't tampered with you. Look, I think she'd be glad for me to go for a bit, but I think she'll probably miss me towards the end of the day. But yeah, that's how we'll wrap things up. I'm looking forward to it. Ufford versus Stowe Falcons. Ufford, I will see you there tomorrow morning. I'll be there bright and early, probably maybe about an hour or so before kickoff. But we'll see, depending on how quickly I can get out of the house. But yeah, looking forward to it. I'm just buzzing for the matchday experiences to be back. Really, really excited. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long slog. I'm just excited. I really, really can't wait to get going. I'm looking forward to getting, as I said, the cameras out, the microphones out, just getting back into the routine of recording games, trying to get some new footage for you all. This is what the channel was built on. This is what the channel was about. We were going to games and exploring the SIL, mainly the SIL, when we first started, and then we've broadened out into other parts of Suffolk football. But this is what it's all about. It's the matchday experience, which is what has brought a lot of you over here. So I'm excited. Slim, mate, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, you did. You really did. But yeah, that's where we're going to wrap things up. Nice and short and sweet for tonight. Whatever you're doing with your Friday evenings, I hope you have a fantastic night. Whatever game you're going to this weekend, whatever team you're involved in, enjoy it. Football is back. I will see you all, or see some of you, tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. And then when the matchday experience drops on Sunday morning, look forward to seeing as many of you there as is possible. But until next time, as always, mate, take care. Adios.